Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. Hello and welcome to another video. I am in Australia's capital, Canberra, and today I'm flying Qantas for the very first time. I'm in economy class on one of their Boeing 737s and we're heading down to Adelaide in South Australia. I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's go check it out and see what Qantas economy is like on a domestic flight. Canberra, the city nobody in Australia really loves, but I quite liked it. It's a fascinating planned city and became the capital of Australia in 1913, mainly to stop Melbourne and Sydney fighting over the honour. At the centre is the modern Parliament House, which was built as recently as 1988. It also happens to be the only Parliament building in the world you could actually walk over, although sadly that practice was stopped a few years ago on security grounds. I'm a bit old-fashioned, give me the old Parliament House any day. I live in Milton Keynes, which is also a planned city, so Canberra, with its low architecture and grid roads, felt perfectly familiar. It's a strange place, and not particularly Australian feeling, but still a really pleasant place. As you know from my previous video, I was here during the bushfire season, which now seems very long ago. Canberra is a small city with a small airport, but it's the capital, so it's a nice airport. Actually, a recurring theme of these videos to Australia is that all the airports I went to are pretty damn good. Also, check out my flight number, Qantas 737, which will be operated by a Qantas 737. Have you ever taken a flight that has the same number as the aircraft type operating it? Let me know in the comments below. Elsewhere in the terminal is a restored Lockheed Hudson. This is a World War II light bomber and reconnaissance aircraft. Well worth a look if you're there. Qantas maintains two lounges here at Canberra. The Qantas Business Lounge is only accessible to One World Emerald passengers, and as I was only a Sapphire member at the time of this video, I was only eligible to use the Qantas Club, which is just as well because this is the lounge with the apron and runway view. The bushfires here brought in the New South Wales Fire Service 737 and also a small agricultural aircraft which was out spotting fires. The Royal Australian Air Force maintains Fairbairn Air Base just across the airfield, which houses the 737 VIP fleet, and a Hercules also came in to visit too. This lounge is a pretty decent place to wait for your flight. There's a staffed bar and a buffet, and it never really got busy. Just as well really, as Flight Radar 24 told me the inbound aircraft for my flight was late. In total, my flight would suffer 1 hour of delay. Today's video sponsor is Surfshark, an award-winning VPN, or virtual private network. There are loads of good reasons to invest in a VPN, but I find that leveraging lower prices online, keeping safe on public Wi-Fi, and accessing blocked content are the three top ones for me. There are loads of other features too, including a whitelisting facility, industry-leading encryption, and a kill switch in case you lose internet connection. But during lockdown and quarantine, you're probably going to find unblocking locked content the best of all. It's really annoying when websites won't let you look at content because of the country they think you're in. Switch on the VPN, select the country of your choice, and there you go, content unblocked. Head to surfshark.deals/wingin for 83% off and a month extra for free. My One World Sapphire status, earned with British Airways, gave me priority boarding, so I was able to get on before most of the economy passengers. Thank you very much. Cheers. There are 12 business class seats on board in a 2-2 configuration and 162 economy seats in a standard 3-3 layout. You should avoid seat 9A and row 10 altogether, as there are missing windows here. I like to sit near the back when flying economy, as there's a greater chance of getting a free middle seat if the plane isn't full, and the gamble paid off on this occasion. My row, 27, was empty for the whole flight. The seats in economy have a slight recline function and a fully adjustable headrest. It's a fresh feeling cabin despite the slightly dated feel to the wall pattern. At the time of recording this voiceover, Virgin Australia is in administration, and I wonder what will happen there. So after a windy takeoff from Canberra, time to get comfortable for the hour-and-a-half ride down to Adelaide. Luckily there are USB charge points available, and the fold-down table will take a small laptop easily. The legroom's pretty good too. Also there's a tablet holder if you want to make your own entertainment, and there's some radio channels in the armrest. Not that anyone listens to them these days on an aircraft, do they? Wi-Fi on Qantas is free, which is awesome. You just pop in your name and seat number and you get free access, including some entertainment choices you can play on your device. The internet speed is great. I was able to relive this classic Liverpool moment on YouTube thanks to the solid bandwidth. There are also some communal overhead screens, but they were just showing adverts on this flight. Something I didn't know is that on this very short flight, Qantas serves a proper meal in economy, which is nicely packaged and even tasted good. This was a chili con carne with naan bread. Now, Australians are known for their rather direct and irreverent humour. One can only imagine the incident that led to this message being put in the in-flight magazine. Flying is critical to Australia, a vast country with a very low population density, and almost nobody lives anywhere other than the coast. Still, I like to use maps for inspiration, and this place is on my list for next time. But that's enough daydreaming about future trips. We were soon landing in Adelaide, where the weather was pretty poor and definitely not what I was expecting. Overall, a great trip with Qantas. Everything you'd want from a domestic economy experience, but the price. Because of a lack of competition and the unique geography of the country, flying in Australia is expensive. This 90-minute trip cost $400 Australian dollars, which is about £200 sterling. Anyway, be sure to subscribe for all my future videos on this odyssey to Australia and beyond, including a mammoth 4-day excursion on the luxury Indian Pacific train all the way across the country. Don't forget, go to surfshark.deals/Wingin for 83% off and a month extra for free of Surfshark VPN, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.